I don't want to speak too soon for fear of falling victim to hubris, but I'm feeling pretty remarkably positive about myself and the progression that I'm seeing with my cross-country mountain bike skills, which is actually maybe one of the tougher things I've said to a camera on this channel, considering for the last 8 years or so, every comment about myself has been self-deprecating in one way or another. But yeah, our last ride together went surprisingly well for me, so it just feels like an absolutely correct time to take the heap out, that heap of parts, and retest. Got to do the retest of the tech skills that I didn't have. I want to see if I have them now. So that's what we're gonna do.
Hopefully my little tech test loop isn't too, well, covered in this kind of stuff. That would be an added challenge, one I'm willing to take on, but definitely an added challenge. I gotta say, based on the last ride we just did on this channel, where everything went extremely smoothly, I'm very excited about this tech section, test session. So, it took a lot of attempts to get that out, but I'm excited. Last time we rode this, it went really not great. I was pretty down in the dumps about how I was riding through here. I've said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it, especially as I get better. I was so used to being able to ride all this stuff like this, and not put a foot down, and like not even a second thought it could be a trail I'd never even looked at before. I seem to be able to just like pick lines pretty well, and I had lost it. So I'm excited to be getting that back, come out and be able to pedal a bike around, gain some speed, create my own speed, pick decent lines, not get bucked around, just overall be a better rider. So it's exciting times. Once you get in there, I'll kind of show you the sections. I think there's definitely three sections probably that are challenging. They're not impossible. Like, you'll look at them and think, that's not so bad, I'll be able to ride that. And you probably could. It's just kind of a relentless loop. If you're not really paying attention, your front wheel will get caught on something. And if your front wheel doesn't, your bottom bracket or pedals might. So there's a lot of thought. There's a lot of thinking, looking ahead, just be like, oh, do I have that right? And even if you think you do, you might not. So yeah, kind of fun. See, I told you it's a four-wheeler spot, this area. So here's kind of what the lap looks like. You're coming through this fast grass-covered section here, down there. And that brings you into this section here, which is, you know, always wet and just kind of like not fun. And then you crest over this and you're into your first bit of important, thoughtful line choice of tech. Mess with these rocks a little bit and then deal with this downed tree. Really the line is through here. I've definitely come here before. That is not the move. Then you come up through some of it. This is like a climb. Little rocks everywhere. You got to pick your line somewhat. Come down here into this. This is actually a little dicey. These will get you. This section is kind of what I would call my nemesis. All these rocks pinging you around everywhere. There is no clear line right through here. This rock is the line. You want to go over this and then have enough momentum that you don't get fetched up on it or flung around by any of this stuff here. But right here is just as bad. So you want to try and get through all this. And once you do, it's pretty good. It's pretty good past here. And then we've got ourselves a little puddle here that's definitely going to be a problem. Looks like definitely to a pretty rocky, but honestly there is a line there, climb. And you're done. You're on the little four-wheeler service road. You make your way back. So I'd like to go try a lap and see if I can not put a foot down anywhere. All right, here we go. Lap one. The goal, the objective, the requirement is get through here, no dabs, no taking your feet off. Get through every section of trail and have fun doing it. Whoa, it's fast. The frozen ground makes it a lot quicker. Okay, let's see what it's like to try and get through here. Probably not that fun. Oh, stay right, it's not too bad. The middle's pretty wet there. Nice. See that, and anytime it's really warm is soupy until midsummer. This, I mean, it's definitely partially ground being frozen and part me being quicker and better on this bike already. But I'm definitely faster than last time we were in here. And I like that. Makes me feel good. Trying to keep in mind as I ride through here that the goal isn't to smash any KOMs, it's just to see if you can get over the tech. Nice. That log always threw me off for the longest time. I think I've pretty well got it figured out now. But yeah, I don't want to blast my heart rate up too high and really work the legs and pull those muscles away from me. I just recovered, so anywhere I can hold back a little bit and just kind of enjoy the tech is good. But of course you need speed sometimes, so okay, this area is kind of my nemesis, especially this rock, and now it's not. Okay, why was that so hard last time? I just couldn't do it. I think I got over it once. I crashed on it like 5 times. I think it was wet. Was it wet? Okay, it's gonna be tough to ride through that with slip-ons on. I really should have worn my boots. So technically that is a dab, but with an asterisk. Like, normally that puddle's not there, and I just ride right through this. So it's a half dab. It's a dab, but it's not a failure. I'm not gonna be upset about it. I am gonna ride right up this from here though. I promise you that. Oh, I didn't say it would be pretty, but I did do it. Yeah! Success! Lap 1 success. Technically, as long as I get through here. Yep. And put my feet down. I call that a success. That was good. Technically, this would be lap 4. I'm loving this. This is so great. I feel so good. Okay, there's just no denying that was far and above a massive, like a colossal improvement over the last time I went and rode this bike in there. And while yes, you'd be correct in saying that the first time we went out there, I had the aluminum wheel set on this thing. And the second time, this time that we've just gone out, I've got the carbon wheel set on. I've swapped over to carbon, but I attribute nothing about that swap to the improvements that have happened here. This carbon wheel set, for as great as it is, has contributed zero to my abilities in riding over technical cross-country trails. The only thing that has contributed to me improving as a rider since we've begun this is doing the work. Getting out and training almost every single day, whether it's running, increasing my fitness, doing just technical drills, kind of like we did today, riding all sorts of different bikes, just making sure that there is a little nugget of improvement just daily. Some days it's 20 minutes, some days it's 4 hours. Every little bit of it has contributed towards just making me a better rider. And you know, the beauty of it for me is I get to see it because I'm journaling it through these videos every day, but there is no substitution for just consistently putting in a little bit of work every day. And I want you to know it doesn't need to be something monstrous not every day needs to be overly epic. I was out for maybe 45 minutes on this thing today, riding those rocks, just riding over rocks. But I promise you and me that doing that is going to pay dividends on all sorts of different trails. Compare me for the first time out there, just being a little bit scared, timid, honestly crashing way more than I would have expected, to today, it's night and day. Like riding through there felt like a bit more of a joke today than the first time out. And I'm telling you, you could do the same thing. You're not gonna buy your way into being a better rider or a faster rider. You just gotta go do little bits every day. And if you can, journal it so that you can look back and you can see that progress, because that is incredibly powerful. All right, I don't really want to finish today with an Eric Cooks because I'm eating hot dogs again. I just feel weird showing hot dogs on the show. It's just too much for me. But we do have to finish the video with a super thanks feature. And it's a fitting one too, because XC Eric does seem to be back.
Oh, we need more. Norton? This is supposed to be for XC Eric, but I'm giving it to you, okay? Wow, that was a good one.